dorm tour video. I have some other videos that I'm planning on posting next month, but I just wanted to get something out in the meantime. So this is going to be maybe like a little low effort, not going to be that long, but just wanted to show you something. So sophomore year dorm tour video, here. Alright, so my dorm was originally a double, and I got it as a single. So I have 2 closets, which is awesome. Clothes, I got my sweatshirts up here. You can hear construction outside because they're like putting up decorations for Christmas. But that's pretty much all. Okay, now we're on the floor. I'm just gonna go through shoes really quick. Maybe I'll go like more in depth in another video if that's something people want to see. But first, we have just everyday shoes. These are Adidas slip-ons. I love these shoes, but they're insanely dirty. New Balance Rebels. These are 4s. New Balance Rebel 4s. I have so many pairs of these. Here's another pair. Here's another pair. So I have a bunch of these. This is another colorway that I have. This colorway. I think I have another colorway of those, but I don't know where they are. But that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I have 5 pairs of those here in my dorm. The one pair is like already old. I also have the Vaporflies. These are Vaporfly 3s. Beautiful colorway. You can go a little too fast in these, I think. I think they're part of the reason I got injured. I was like, man, I feel really froggy. And then I zoom off a little too much and probably run outside of my actual optimal like range for workouts. Learning experience. I have Nike Vomeros. These are amazing. Just in every way, I think they're the best daily trainer I've ever worn. Super cushiony, but they also give you a lot of rebound. Yeah, these are just incredible. Shower shoes. We have communal showers, so these are kind of needed. Yeah, so Spike bag. These are the Dragonflies, Nike Dragonflies. The Nike Victories, Zoom Victories. I don't like these as much, actually. If I'm running a 400, I'd like them, but then there's also the Max Fly for that. I almost feel like there should be Max Fly and Dragonfly. These are, I mean, everyone has their own taste, but I feel like these are kind of redundant. These are like cross-country ones. They're really beat up, probably never wear these again unless it's like a workout and we're in a muddy condition on the grass. I have my shoe dryer. This dries, you can go like anywhere from 15 to 120 minutes drying, but you don't need that long. It dries really well, really fast, big fan of it. Now I'm next to my fridge, not much to show here. I have this, I have a stress stick of butter that my friend's mom gave to me. Yeah, I love this thing. I also have the fridge, of course. The fridge is just a fridge. So the chair I was sitting on is super, super comfy. This is a blanket of mine that's very soft, and this chair is so clutch. Also next to the fridge that I didn't show, I have this yoga mat, which is pretty long, but it's kind of thin. If you see, like, that's how thin it is. This is kind of like a travel yoga mat if I'm gonna do core somewhere after a run. I also have this like thick yoga mat. This is how thick it is. Obviously it doesn't roll as much. So I'm kind of just gonna go around the room. But here's Kanye. I posted a TikTok about this vinyl painting. I like painted this on a vinyl, which is pretty cool. It's the Yeezus cover. I only ran in 2 cross-country meets, so that's what this is, that's what this is. Team USA, my roommate from last year got me that. Shout out Pat. And over here, every room gets a cross, which is nice. This is a little PR chart made from a cut tote bag, and it has little quotes on it, kind of cool. Here's a calendar that was personalized. Here we have the bulletin board. Here we have some pictures that I put up. And here's the view. All right, this is the desk area. So really not that much going on here, but right here I have some snacks in this little thing. My stuffed animal, Kyle. He's my duck, he's my lucky duck. Bring him everywhere. Camera case, plastic cup. I have a pumpkin. This is cool. It says Boo on it. I made this at like some art activity, so I'm pretty proud of that. And of course I have soap and shampoo and all that for the weekly shower. And of course there's also textbooks. I have physics here, and I have a chemistry textbook. Here's the LEDs, because I didn't show them originally when I was showing the wall. Just go up to here, And they actually like discolored for some reason, which is really strange. All right, this is the sink area. These mirrors are actually really nice because they open, so like I can put stuff in here. I got all that jazz. It's just a sink, but it's very useful. It's nice to have a sink in your dorm, so big fan of that. I got my alarm clock. I got snacks, fan, more snacks, more stacks. And I have this cross. This cross keeps falling though, so I just put it on top of my bed. My bed, these things, I'll be up against the wall and I'll be doing work and I'll have this up against my back. This is so clutch. Get one of these if you're going to college. They're the best. That's really all. It's just a bed. In this little nook and cranny, we have a trash can, a little Swiffer to vacuum. So that's cool. These are drawers, and this is extra drawer space. You can see my little setup right here. So the last thing I'll show you is what it looks like walking out of the dorm. Alright, that'll be all for the video. Thanks for watching. Maybe it wasn't that interesting, but a lot more stuff coming.